Alright, what is up YouTube? It's Emily and Jody here. We are making a Universal and Disney haul. We did come back from the parks about 2 weeks ago and we just haven't had a chance to make a video yet. But since we watched a bunch of hauls before we left, we decided, hey, like we got stuff we didn't see a lot on hauls, why not make one? So we're gonna start with Disney first. One of my sisters is like obsessed with the Disney keys around the park. Okay, so the first key I have to show you is actually this Pirates of the Caribbean key that she bought. It says Dead Man Tells No Tale. I don't know if you can see it or so you can see it. There you go. So Dead Man Tells No Tale, which is super cool, especially because the movie just came out. This one was actually $34.95, and then it has like a little boat on the end, so that's super cool. The next key I have to show you is actually this really cute one that she got at the resort. We stayed at Art of Animation. She did get this one there in the little gift shop. She thought it was super cool. I don't have a price for it, but just so you guys can see it, it's super cute. And my like scariest ride, and it was my sister's first time riding the Tower of Terror. So afterwards, we both were like super inspired and we were like, yeah, we did it. So she got this key for the Tower of Terror, which is kind of really big and it's heavy, but it's super cool. You know, Hotel Tower, like Hollywood Tower or Hotel, something like that, just, you know. And then she got this one. I think she got it also at the Art of Animation. Like, it has a bunch of Mickeys here, all the way up to the end. That's really cool. I don't have prices for those either. I think the Hotel Tower of Terror key was probably like $9.99 or something like that. When I got off, I was like, oh my gosh, I did it again. So I ended up buying this pen, and it's from there too. And this one just says blue, but I'm sure I paid like 12 bucks for this. It's super cool. It's like the room key. Like, I like the colors, it matches the hotel, super neat. I also bought this, and I guess they go attached to the room keys. It just has like a room on it. I thought it was cool. This was $8.99. And of course, the backpacks I have right now at the parks are these. I bought one 2 years ago, but it was way smaller, and they have those like deals where you spend so much and you get the backpacks cheaper. I love this backpack. It's super big. It has so much room in it because, I mean, you're buying a bunch of like stuff all day, you got room. And then it's kind of light, well, because there's nothing in it, right? But it's nice to carry around. These are thick, so they're not rubbing on your shoulders at the park. I super recommend taking a backpack just because you're at the parks all day, you're in the sun, your crossbody bags are annoying, they rub. A handbag is super annoying to take. You're gonna have to put it down everywhere. In a backpack, it's always closed. You can just keep it on your back. My sisters and I decided when we were at Epcot in China to get our Chinese zodiac pins. So I'm a boar, and my sister, I believe she's a sheep, which is this one over here. They were both $8.95. They have like a cute little fan, and I'm assuming that's their, like, how you say that in like Chinese, or write it in Chinese. Another pin I got was, I've always wanted a balloon. I never ever get the balloons because I'm like, where am I gonna put them? Where am I gonna take them when I get back to the hotel? Like, how am I gonna take them in an airport or an airplane? You can't. So they came out with the pin balloons, which are super cool. Oh my gosh. My mom bought this one for me, and this one says pink in the back. I don't remember how much this was, but I cannot wait until they come out with different color Mickeys in the inside. I did buy one. I deflated it and brought it home. Let me show you. All right, so to start off with, here's my balloon. I got yellow. I love the yellow color. I don't know if you can see it. Yellow. It's super tiny now because I did deflate it. They have 2 strings attached to them, so you can deflate them, and here's like the wrapping it was in, or like around. And then on the end, they have these like really cute Mickey Mouse like to hold on to. The balloon was $12.99, kind of expensive. But then the outside, this is like plastic. It's not like a balloon where it's like rubber and it's gonna pop. This is plastic. It will take care of this little balloon inside. I saw this shirt. This is, I think it's a medium in men's, oh, small in men's. So I thought this was super cool since winter comes up. And then I loved this here. There was a few shirts like this, different kinds of styles. short sleeve, pink, different colors. I couldn't choose between the black one and this green. It was like olive kind of green. But I love this shirt. It says Walt Disney World on it. And the color's nice, and it has like this weird line that goes across, but still Disney. Oh, and this was $59.99. It was expensive, but it's super nice, and I can't wait for the winter. We got to eat at Chef de France, which is in Paris at Epcot, and I got to buy a little Remy. I wanted the chef's hat with Remy in it, but I won't wear it. It'll be next to my Pirates of the Caribbean hat, and I'll just leave it in my closet. But at least I can display my little Remy. He's so nice. And then he was $16.95. I mean, his eyes are a little bit off, but still super cute. Also at Epcot, we went to Mexico. I bought these tequila with like chocolate and caramel, which I was gonna drink or try to get a drink and a snack from each pavilion I'd go to. But when we got there, we went to Mexico right away, so I figure I shouldn't have any tequila or anything before, well, not eating. So I just bought these, and I was like, well, you know, when I come back, I'll just try some of these. It'll count for my like drink experience in Mexico. And if you do go to drink, if you're old enough, in Italy, some peach wine or champagne, super good. In Japan, oh my gosh, I saw a blog about getting Tokyo Sunset. It was amazing. I highly recommend it. I also really loved in Germany their grapefruit beer. It sounds really weird and tastes like almost like an orange soda. It's really hard to explain, but that was my favorite. It was so good. Also in Epcot, Japan, I got this little guy, and he's so cute. So I couldn't figure it out why this little guy, like he's super tiny, like he fits in my hand. He was like $12.99, $13.99. And there was a one that was bigger and way cute too, and I was like, I want it, but it was like 21 bucks, and I was like, what the heck? Like, why is this little guy so expensive? And the other one, not much of a difference for being bigger. Well, it's because, like, if you've seen the movie, these little tree spirits turn their head and they make that little click, 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 click. The cashier told me, she's like, did you see this? And now, like, I'm all excited because, like, this is, like, the coolest thing ever, you know? Like, it's just really cool. And then, like, we had the dining plan and the snacks and stuff and the snack credits. And I might post some pictures, so look for those. But when I was at the airport, because I loved at the park the Rice Krispies Mickey Mouse, I bought this at the airport when I was leaving because I needed one more. I don't know how much this one is. I think it was like $4 or something. But look how good that is. Oh my gosh, chocolate. One of my sisters decided, hey, I want a shadow box, a Disney shadow box. So she went and got this really pretty Beauty and the Beast shadow box. It looks really huge there, but it's like this and like this, like Joey's holding it. So it's super nice. It's really small, and it was really expensive. It was $95, but the detail in this is ridiculous. Like, you could see their facial expressions, you could see the stars in the background, the chandeliers, the roof. Like, it's so pretty. Like, I don't know if you want to go, and they can't see it. Yeah, so if you want one of those, there's a bunch of different ones. They have Snow White. I recently saw the Haunted Mansion. I can't remember what else, but there are a few of them. They do have them on Main Street in the Magic Kingdom. I don't remember seeing them anywhere else, but that's where you can find them. All right, guys, so the first time since my family's gone to Florida and the Universal and Disney, we actually went to Animal Kingdom. Last time we went, we stayed at the resort, which I highly recommend because I love it. But we really went because of Pandora and the whole Avatar area that opened up, which, let me tell you, if you're gonna go at night, it's ridiculously dark. You cannot see anything. We had to follow each other and grab onto each other to walk around, and there's a lot of people. We went for our magic hours. It was like this. It was ridiculous. But anyway, the Na'vi River ride, it was pretty. It was something to see. Now, would I wait an hour in that line? Would I wait 45 minutes in the line? No, I wouldn't. Maybe 30, maybe 15. It's really pretty. It's ridiculously short. Let me tell you, it's really short. It's pretty for a few minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes long. Now, the Rite of Passage, we had gone at night too, and we waited in an 85-minute line just to ride it. It was something like Soarin', but you were actually riding a Banshee. It was ridiculously cool. It felt ridiculously real, super trippy. It had my heart beating. I thought it was on like some kind of roller coaster. I thought I was on a Banshee. Like, wow, blown away, really blown away. The line's long. I recommend fast passes for that ride. Get them as quickly as you can, because the next day when we went to the park, it was probably like 9 in the morning. It was a 2-hour line. By 12, we had a 3-hour line. We were so inspired, my sister and I, after we decided to get our own Banshees. Woo! So yes, we did. We both got a Banshee. These guys were expensive. I think they were $59.99, so they came out to $63 something. I love him. His wings move. His mouth, well, his head turns. He opens his mouth and he roars. At first I wasn't gonna get one, my little sister was, but then I was like, oh my gosh, if I ever move out, I need one of these to show off. So I did get one, and again, they were a little bit pricey, but look at how cool that is. Look at his tail, so cool. How many people rode a Banshee and then got to adopt one? I almost forgot. We went to Japan, and of course there was a bunch of anime stuff. My little sister bought this. So these come in a little box, and then you build them. Look at, it's so cool, Straw Hat Luffy. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that just because I don't ever see these here, so I thought this was really, really nice. Take another look. Can you guess what time it is? It's time for Universal. We really don't have a lot of stuff we bought there, more because everything there is ridiculously expensive. This is my sister's one. She got it, I think, last time we went. Yes, because look. The wands, when we had gone, these that you can use actually at the park, I think they were like 50, about 50, and then the non-interactive ones were like 45. So a bunch of people were just buying the interactive ones. $5 more, plus you get to use your magic around the park. And yes, I am a Slytherin, so I did get this scarf because my sister is a Hufflepuff. I was about to call her Jigglypuff, but she's a Hufflepuff, and she had her scarf like the whole time we were there, and it was super pretty. Our scarves, I think she said they were like 35, right? Around 35. Yeah, they're expensive, but the material is like super pretty. We did the Pottermore test that J.K. Rowling made, and we all ended up in a different house, and there are 4 of us. And my other sister got Gryffindor, which this is her scarf. So she bought this one, which I'm assuming is way more expensive than ours, since it does say Gryffindor on it. Like you can see Gryffindor, Gryffindor. This one does feel a little bit thicker than ours, and it's really way prettier because it has like both her house symbol and then all these at the bottom. I am obsessed with butterbeer from the first moment I've tasted it up to right now. I had so many. I knew this time when I went, I was like, I gotta drink as many as I can. I gotta get it out of my system. I waited 2 years. I actually was able to find a butterbeer shirt. Butterbeer, oh my gosh. This shirt, let me see the price right here, was $29.95, but so worth it. I can walk around and be like, I miss my butterbeer. I needed something, whether it was a necklace, a bracelet, I needed Slytherin. And so I love watches, and I decided to buy the Slytherin watch. See if you can see it. I did pay 63 something for it on the back, you see. I love this watch. The only thing I noticed about it was that if I wear it a lot, it'll, like the holes that you use kind of stretch a little bit. So I try not to wear it too much. It's more for display for me, and if anything, I'll go buy another one and wear that one, or wear this one to save the other one. Oh, my next younger sister bought this book. My family has been reading the books since before all the movies came out, since we were younger, since I was younger. So she bought this one, and it's just the Sorcerer's Stone, but when you open it, it is really, really pretty. Like the drawings, like look, there's Harry. When he comes into the snake, there's Hagrid. Oh my gosh. The art is super different. My sister was saying this is the way like the book describes them. There's Dumbledore. We've seen the movies, but of course, you know, the books always tell you more than the movies do. Hello, read the book. All right, guys, so this was our haul for this trip. We did get more stuff. Sorry I couldn't bring it out. Sorry I didn't know all the prices, but that's what we have right now. soon we're gonna be taking another trip. Hopefully, you know, Disney family over here, Universal over here, Slytherin house over here, you know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, and if there's anything I left out, anything else you would have questions about, please leave a comment below. Bye.